All Stop Sports. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Back with another video. We're going to talk some NBA basketball on this one, but first and foremost, shout out to the LDBC. Now, this is my post game reaction to the Houston Rockets defeating the New Orleans Pelicans tonight, 130 to 123, to improve to 21-4 and claim their 10th straight victory, while New Orleans falls to 14-14, exactly 500 on the season. This is a fantastic game, in my opinion, played at very high intensity, a playoff atmosphere, and both games wanted to win. New Orleans came out firing, sharp, ready to set the tone and let Houston know they were not walking into their building to get blown out. Etwan Moore was on fire. He dropped 36 tonight, which is a career high, going 15 of 20 from the field and 6 of 8 from deep. While Drew Holiday dropped 37, which is back-to-back 30-point games for him. Very impressed by the way Drew Holiday is adjusting to Rajon Rondo running the show. I personally think that Drew is best off the ball when he can primarily focus on scoring. When he's on the ball and he has to be a decision maker, I don't think that's where he's at his strength. Boogie Cousins did his thing in the paint as well, controlling things early. But I feel like he ran out of gas. The reason why I feel like they came up short tonight is because Anthony Davis missed another game. He continues to struggle with injuries throughout his career, and this season is no different. He's out. He was out tonight, which I think cost them, and ultimately is going to be something that they have to figure out how they're going to play through. It seems like throughout the rest of this season, because if he's missing games in December, you can only assume that his body's going to continue to struggle and he'll miss games whether it's in February, March, and continuing to lead into April. I think they can make the playoffs still, but we'll have to see how much they struggle with Anthony Davis being in and out of the lineup if he cannot figure out how to stay healthy. But I do like the way Rajon Rondo is running the show. I told people early this is a big key sign up and pickup for them because Rondo can do things with that basketball to put players in positions to be most effective, and he's continuing to do that. That's why Etwan Moore can drop 36 when he's playing with Rajon Rondo. That's why DeMarcus Cousins looks like he plays his best basketball when he's with Rondo, dating back to their days in Sacramento. And Drew Holiday seems to be like finding his rhythm, as I said earlier. Now, the reason why the Houston Rockets were able to pull this game out tonight was because Chris Paul took over in the end of the third quarter, dropping 8 straight points, which carried over to the fourth as well when he hit some key threes at the beginning of the fourth to close the gap and tie the game. James Harden ultimately came in and closed the show as usual, and I believe he's the MVP so far this season. The way the Beard is carrying his team night in, night out, scoring, assisting, and coming up with the key buckets down the stretch, I think he's the MVP. The Houston Rockets so far have proven to be the best team in the NBA so far this season. And if this continues, they'll carry this into being the number one seed into the Western Conference. We'll see how far that can take them. Seems like they get timely stops when needed, and they can outscore anybody. Eric Gordon continues to be a key player off the bench for them with the way that he can score effectively and efficiently. And also, he's learning that he can make plays on the ball as instead of just being an effective spot-up shooter. But this is the game of the night, in my opinion. Great game, high pace, high intensity. New Orleans, they can play with anybody. They almost beat Golden State the other night as well without Anthony Davis. They played well against Philadelphia last night. But the reason why they struggled tonight is Anthony Davis' health. We'll see what happens going forward. Great game once again. Congratulations to the Rockets cracking 10 straight to be the third team in the NBA to win more than 10 victories in a row this season. But this is All Stop Sports. That's all I got, and I'm out.